You know what? I think we have a caller. We got a caller online.
Okay. Do we have a caller on the line?
Yeah. You know, welcome to If I Ruled the World Radio. We are talking about redemption. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hi, my name is Rose. How are you today?
Oh, Rose. Hey, Rose.
Hey, Fab. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Toy.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Well, definitely welcome you to the show. You have a question or a statement or a story about redemption you want to share with us?
I have a question and a story as well.
Okay.
And my question is that how do you forgive someone that has done so many things to you and they will not apologize for what they done? Even though you have forgiven them, but it's still you still want them to apologize. And I want to know the answer to that because I'm having a hard time dealing with that.
Okay, well, we kind of discussed that on episode 8. What does forgiveness mean to you? And I kind of answered that same question you had. I had to accept a apology from a lot of people that I never received. It's almost like you have to almost pretend like they said, "Hey, I'm sorry, I apologize," and forgive them.
Right.
Because if they haven't apologized by now, then they probably are never going to. You know what I mean? So you can't force someone, because you don't want a fake apology anyway. Some people be like, "I'm sorry," it's not real, it's not genuine, it's not sincere. So you don't want that anyway. So you just have to forgive them and accept that apology from them.
And and sometimes people don't know how to apologize.
Yes.
Sometimes when somebody does wrong to you, it's so deep embedded, they kind of try to forget about it and hope you forget about it. And it kind of, it haunts them to even think about it or to even bring it forward. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person to be able to release that tension off your shoulders and just let them know that, hey, I forgive you.
Right.
And just give them a straight, honest feeling that they know what you're talking about. And that actually will release that tension from them, and it will clear you as well also, so you can move forward as well. Sometimes you actually do that. You need to do that because you won't get that actual apology, and you'll be waiting, like I said, forever. The person won't do it because they don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just have to, which is also very difficult to do. But if you can, build that up in yourself to be able to say, you know what, I'll forgive them. Not even that, I'll go further and let them know that I forgave them.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Rose? I actually have an example of someone just recently. There's a lot of people. I made a list of people that I wanted apologies from.
Is that your favorite ex?
No. No. I don't want an apology from him.
You think I forgot? I ain't forget.
Why would I want an apology from my favorite ex?
I'm just saying.
He's my favorite ex for a reason. He don't need to apologize. No. This guy, he's not a favorite anything. No, but I actually had my prayer time, and I forgave him, and I actually asked my source to bless him in his career, in his endeavors, because what he did to me was had to do with money. And he stole some stuff. He was dishonest, and he did it because he was in a tough position. And so when I did that, guess what? Within a few days, guess who called me? That same guy.
Wow.
And I had to talk to him in a minute.
Wow.
Did you take the call?
I missed the call the first time, and I ended up calling him back, and then he missed my call, and then we played phone tag for a minute. But I kept calling. I could have just been like, I ain't calling him because I'm already not liking him. But I just literally had a prayer time about him, specifically about him, and asked my source to bless him in his career endeavors. So I finally called him. I hit him again. We finally talked, and he was like, "Fab, I know we haven't talked in a minute, but I wanted to call to apologize." How about that?
Do you still look at that person knowing that what they done? How do you look at them still? And how do you let them get away? My thing is, I want everybody that has done me wrong just to be put on blast.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. To be put on blast. I know exactly what you mean. Okay, prepare a table before my enemies, right? Okay, yeah. Well, guess what? But he did that. He made him call me. I didn't ask him to call me. He called me and apologized. And and then when you do that, he'll be put on public. Don't worry. Whoever did what.
Rose, I think your question is awesome, but
yes.
As all the examples that they shared, I think it's about self-awareness and spiritual or just maturity in life in general. So I think forgiveness isn't for them. It'll be for you
yourself. Oh,
because you'll be able to continually grow in your life in terms of relationships and in your self-awareness, right? So when you see that person the next time, even though right now you may want to put them on blast, and I feel you on that. We want to blast him. We want to make sure he feel it. But you know what? Once you do that, you're still going to be left with that residual hurt. And it's not going to move away. So as you move away with your self-awareness and your maturity, and you start to not even worry about that thing that happened, it's so far past you that you will have moved on to bigger and better things. So that's why forgiveness is good for you, and they will find out in their own path and their own journey in life.
Right.
I truly understand that, but my thing, I have forgive them, and I have a relationship with the man upstairs with God. But my thing is the hurt is still there. And every time you see something on TV or you see somebody being molested or something happen to a child, it triggers everything back up.
So you need peace of mind. That's what it sounds like.
Right. Definitely. That's what I need, a peace of mind, because I'm constantly, if I see something on TV, it triggers it. If I hear something on the news,
I can understand.
It just takes me to a whole different level. And because of that, I'm not able to love anyone but my kids and God.
Got it. I can relate to that.
Yeah, we can now. And we understand that just because you forgive someone doesn't mean that you forget about it.
No.
The scars don't go away.
No, they don't. But
so
it can get better over years.
Yeah,
No
it
doubt.
can. And it takes time. It takes time. And there's other, ways you can do to sort of cope with it and kind of deal with it until the healing becomes, very helpful for you to move forward. But we don't, first of all, you shouldn't expect it to immediately go away.
It takes time.
It takes time.
Yeah.
But just to know that you're taking the steps to acknowledge that you want it to go away. And you don't want it to hold you back.
That's right.
Right.
Now, and you say you also had a story or something else you want to say?
Yeah, my story is I have been molested by so many people in my life. My dad, my mom, family members. And my thing is I moved on, but sometimes it's just, I feel dirty. I feel unwanted. I just have a stain. And I just want to ask you guys, because I've been following you guys with deep love. How do you deal with that? How? My story is so much that since I was 2 years old, I could see my dad molesting me. Then I see my mom. And my thing is, how do women, as a child, you go through that, how do you live daily in loving yourself? Because I don't love myself. That's the honest truth. I have no love for myself.
Wow.
I have no love for myself.
Oh. The thing is, but you do have love for yourself because you're still breathing and you're speaking to us right now. You're still moving. If you didn't have any love for yourself, you wouldn't be able to even pick up the phone and call anyone.
That's right.
That's real depression. That's when you just shut down all the way.
And the love you're sharing right now is by you sharing
this story.
Your story, because you're not the only one that this happened to. I know you feel like at that time you was by yourself, and it was an unfortunate issue, but by you loving yourself and by you moving forward and expressing, your feelings and stuff, and that someone else can probably listen and know that, wow, I felt the exact same way, and and I don't know what to do either. I think the first thing you have to do is really know that it's not your fault,
and you're not alone,
and you're not alone.
Yes.
Once you start taking steps to realize that there was nothing that you done or could have done to have changed that, that's just a very terrible thing that happened, and that you have to be able to start to rebuild yourself, or kind of say, redeem yourself, to know that you are a very beautiful person. You was created for a purpose, and it wasn't for that individual to do that to you, but for you to be stronger and share, this insight with you, maybe help maybe other women, redeem themselves. Use that. Use any kind of other outlet out there to be able to slowly, gradually redeem yourself, and know that you are a very special individual, and the stuff that has happened to you, you had no control over that, and that deep down inside, that there's a bigger purpose for you and for this story, and we do thank you for sharing it with us, and hopefully it will touch somebody else's heart out there also, and give them the option to look forward and try to redeem themselves as well. But,
I think I have an idea. I think you should share your testimony with other people who were molested in their lives, other victims of molestation. I think that you're actually I think you were chosen to be a champ. Actually,
agree.
I think that you were chosen to be a leader because you made it through.
That's
You're
right.
still
Yes,
alive.
I made it through.
You made it through,
You know,
and
and-
you
right.
sound good.
and
so.
think
But
about
you're still fighting through. You made it, but you're
It's
still
okay.
fighting
You can
through.
still fighting through, but you can fight right through it. That's the whole
That's
key
right.
word,
That's
through
right.
it.
You got to keep fighting, and you got to
Yeah.
think about it. Think about how strong you are that you
Yes.
made it through that, and you're still here. There are movies made about stories like that.
Yes, there is.
And those are true champions.
They're the heroes.
That's
yes.
right. They are the heroes. They are the heroes of the movies. Those movies gross the most amount of money.
Yes, they do.
Those touch the most hearts. Those stories. Now, not to say that yours may be a movie, but just by you sharing that, you're going to touch someone, and you're going to help someone.
Yes.
Improve their life and know that they'll have to stay in that little tight hole where they think that there's no way out of it.
Right.
It's all black and
Yes.
it's just them. You want to give them an opportunity for light, the
Yes.
opportunity to grow, to know that you still have the rest of your life to live.
Yes,
And you don't want that
agree.
portion of it to hold you back.
Agree.
And sharing would definitely help that.
And the
Yes.
road of redemption is not a lonely road. So you need to have people on that road with you.
Yes.
right.
Whether that's support groups,
I
whether
don't. That's the point. I just have my kids in God because
Well-
I trust no one.
I get
Right,
it.
I get that.
I
Well,
get
so
it.
maybe we can do some research and find some support groups, and we can get in touch
That's
with
right.
you with that.
Okay, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
We
that
will
would be
do
because
that
I think
for
you're actually a hero.
That's right.
You
That's
know,
right. You
you're
are
a
a hero.
soldier. So
That's right. And
keep your head up.
make sure you send me an email. If I ruled the world radio at gmail.com. I want to know what area you're in so that
That's right.
Fab and I and the team here can be able to search and kind of find whatever assistance, any groups is out there to be able to assist you on that road. And want you to know that you're not alone now. You got 3 more soldiers with you right now.
That's right.
It's gonna
We'll
help
walk
you
with
get
you.
through it.
We'll walk with
My
you.
angels, yes.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate
You're
you
welcome.
guys. I appreciate
Thank you for sharing your story and being
Thank you.
transparent and vulnerable.
All right.
Much love, you guys.
Yes,
Much love.
God bless.
Keep up the good work. God has greater things for you guys.
And hold
Oh,
on to
thank
him.
It's all
you.
over.
Hold on
Yes,
to him. Don't
accept
let
that.
him go.
Don't let him. Yeah.
Not. Much love.
He'll never
Much
let
love.
you go.
Much love, you
Yes.
guys.
Okay,
Thank you for
be
calling.
blessed.
You're welcome. Have a blessed holidays.
You
Thank
too.
you. You too.
Thank you. Bye.